Ladies and gentlemen, broadcasting to you live inside DPAT's laboratory at Barangay Anonas in the city of Ordonera, the province of Pangasinan, the Republic of the Philippines. This is Don Patrick DPAT Aguilar, and you are watching DPAT TV on YouTube. And welcome to our world premiere of DPAT's Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference Season 2. Josh? Hello mga kadipat, and good afternoon to all who are watching this live streaming right now on YouTube, and for those who will be watching anytime here inside DPAT's laboratory as we welcome Season 2 of DPAT's Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference that will last for 6 months. So this is scheduled for 6 months from July 2 up to December 31, maybe December 31, basta yung second half, the entire second half of the year 2025, DPAT's Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference Season 2 po ang inyong masasaksiyan live streaming on DPAT TV, Don Patrick Aguilar YouTube channel. And also, after this live, isi-share din natin yan ang link nito sa DPAT's Tamiya League Facebook page. Once again, Don Patrick DPAT Aguilar here, bringing you all the Tamiya Mini Forward Drive Racing action on this track layout here. Alright? So here's the track layout for the month of July 2025. Signed by yours truly, Don Patrick Aguilar, to start off DPAT's Tamiya League Season 2 Stock Motor Conference, that is. And to start off, let me explain how this will go. And the starting line will be right there. Okay. So here's the starting line, this gray area, with the blue lane or lane 1, and lane 2 will be the red lane. Okay, yung red numbered lane 2, yun yung lane 2, tapos yung blue numbered lane 1. Alright, so the start is right here. Okay, hindi ko na na-explain sa TikTok. Sa ano pala, by the way, before we continue, social media platforms of DPAT Aguilar for DPAT's Tamiya League are as follows. Facebook, it's DPAT's Tamiya League. And on TikTok, it's at DPAT Tamiya League. And also on YouTube, DPAT TV, Don Patrick Aguilar. Alright, going back. So, here's the starting line. 2 straights. Going to a 90-degree left turn. Going towards another long straight. And a composite slope. Ang unique natin ngayon dito, yung unique po ngayon dito mga ito, composite slope. Ibig sabihin, isang slope tapos dragon back, parang yung ginagawa natin sa TNR Cup leg races. Yan, shoutout din pala sa TNR Kabuki team yan, kina Artemio Saroca Paragas, kina Lindon Pereras, Jervis Roses, RJ Peronce, and the rest of the gang. Yan, see you on July 5 by the way. Let's go. Ako nga pala, TNR Cup leg 5 I cordially invite everyone for TNR Cup leg 5 on this coming Saturday, July 5, 2025. Yan. So, ayan, iset na yung track layout. So, X-Stock category o yung basic max lang po ang yung category na ilalaro doon. So, isang category lang po yung ilalaro doon sa SM Center Dagupan for TNR Cup Leg 5. Yan, may isang viewer tayo. Maraming salamat. Welcome to DPAT's Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference Season 2 Opener. And, yan nga. Yung dragon back na yun, after that dragon back, another long straight going to first bouncing straight reverse connected in reverse direction. Yan, so yung mas maliit, yung mas uneven bouncing straight yon, yung mas maliit doon sa bandang kabilang dulo. Then dalawang small straight receivers, yun yung may dalawang receiver na small straight going to a zigzag road. Excuse me. Yung zigzag road na yon, mga tatlong kaliwa, tapos isang kanan, and then 3 left turns, 1 right turn, then 2 left turns going to a small straight, and then a right and a left, alternate right turn and left turn. After a left turn, it's going to be a lane changer right here. It's a lane changer, and then straight, yung buong set na yon, then pababa, going to slope down, designed by yours truly. Of course, yung mga dekalton na yan, ako po yung gumawa. And then, a straight receiver, long straight receiver, going to another 90-degree left turn to wrap up this July 2025 track layout for DTL SMC Season 2. Alright. So, yun yung ating track layout, yung explanation po natin regarding the track layout. So, yan na po, doon sa Dipat's Tamiya Facebook page po, mga kadipat, na-explain na natin. We have explained already the first seven cars go battling out on the pass lane on this racetrack layout for our Season 2 opener of DTL SMC. And yan, of course, sa rules po natin, yan, let's explain the rules right away. Alright, so the rules are as follows. It's going to be 7 RTRs. For the meantime, it's only 7 at a time. Since yun lang yung ayos. Kaya 7 at a time lang muna kasi yun lang yung ayos sa akin for the meantime. So, it's going to be 7 cars going into a single round robin. Single round robin, 6 races per car. So, it's going to be a total of 21 overall, all in all. It's 21 races all in all in the single round robin. Then after that single round robin, we'll pick the top 4. It's going to be the top 4. And the top 4 will enter the semifinals round. It's a crossover one. It's going to be 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3 in our semifinals rounds. And going to the race for third. And the loser will go to the losing cars will go to the race for third. And the championship race will be for the winners of those semifinals matches later on. And of course, the point system, our point system will be like this. In the single round robin, it's going to be 2 points for the winner, no point for the loser. If it's a draw, it's a split. So 1 point apiece for a draw. All right. Winner has 2 points. The loser has none. All right. So next, for the semifinals race for third and championship race, the podium finishes are as follows. It's going to be 3 points for the champion, 2 points for the second placer, and 1 point for the third placer. Again, it's 3, 2, 1 respectively from champion to third place. And it's going to be a 6-lap race per round. So all the way 6 laps po. 6 laps all the way tayo. Kung meron tayong re-race sa lang yun, sa semifinal, race for third at championship round, championship race, race for third, and semifinals races, it's going to be a race to 6. But in the event that we will have a re-race, it's going to be a last man standing. Only one re-race, last man. Isang re-race, last man na kaagad. So, para mabilis po tayo. No, mga kalipat at mga katamiya po natin, mga ka-DTL po natin dyan. Alright, once again, shout out to all Tamiya Mini 4 Wheel Drive enthusiasts across the globe. Of course, I hope you will enjoy this, what is expected to be another amazing display of speed and stability of all the participating cars here on DTL SMC as we kick off our second season this year, 2025. So without further ado, we have explained the rules already. It's now time to start off right away our single round robin or the ranking phase of this exciting Season 2 opener of DTL SMC for the year 2025. First up, we have here the first cars to race against each other. It's going to be Archera Myrtle, the Pro, going up against Zen Aku, the Lupine, the combined Lupine Racer and Owl Racer. So it's going to be MA versus BS to start off our DTL SMC Season 2. And for this matchup, live na lang po tayo sa YouTube. Again, we are only live on DPAT TV, Don Patrick Aguilar on YouTube. And lang yun, i-share ko na lang sa Facebook if ever. Yeah. Alright, so for our race number 1 of the scheduled 21 races in the ranking phase, it's going to be a toss coin first. So we'll have a toss coin for the meantime. Good thing that I have my coin in handy. So if this will appear, it's going to be lane 1. If this will appear up over, it's going to be lane 2. So let's see. Last time, let's start up with lane 1 first. So, it's okay na, it's okay not to catch it. Alright. So, let's see. So, let's see here. So, the higher seed will start at lane 2 first. So, ang nakaibabaw po ay cruise. Therefore, this is lane 2. The higher seed will start at lane 2 first. Again, just like the inaugural season of DCL SMC last 2023 and 2024, September and October of 2023 and February and March of 2024, it's going to be, nandyan po yan sa DPAT TV, lahat po ng mga exciting na labanan sa DCL SMC nung inaugural season, nandyan po sa DPAT TV, Don Patrick Aguilar with some edits on it. And in version na yun, shortened na po siya. Talagang tinrin ko na sa video. Pero dito, talagang hindi ko na matitrim to dahil naka-live niya tayo sa YouTube. Okay. So, it's going to be lane 2 first for Archera Myrtle. Then, Zenako will start at lane 1. Once again, it's Archera Myrtle starting at lane 2. And it's going to be Zenako starting at lane 1 to kick off our Season 2 opener of BTL SMC. Here now is race number 1 of the ranking phase. Switch on! Ready, set, fight! Up, out, draw! First race ended in a draw. Yep. The first race will end in a draw. Alright. Draw po tayo sa race number 1. So, the first one to course out was Archer Myrtle. Therefore, Archer Myrtle will face Zeta in race number 4. Alright. One point for both Archer Myrtle and Zenako to start off BTL SMC Season 2. Right. After every 4 race, inom-inom. Inom-inom tayo ng Sprite. Alright. Race number 2, right away, for our single round robin here on DTL Season 2 opener of Stock Motor Conference. It's, actually, ito is box stock style. Ang style po natin dito, box stock at saka tuned stock. Tuned stock meaning lahat ng stock parts pwedeng gamitin dito. Pero stock motor pa rin. We can change gears actually. We can actually change gears. We can actually change the color of your A part and or mainframe. The mainframe and the A parts are being used in the car maybe of different color. It's alright. It's alright to use different color from the standard kit. From the standard, but still it's based on the original car kit, the original rendition on the box. Whenever you buy a car kit, every time we buy a car kit, kung yung itsura nun yung pa rin, pero pwedeng mag-iba ng kulay. Pero kung nandun pa rin yung buong unit na yon, okay lang, kahit gano'n na lang din, it's alright. Okay, pero kung nawala, kung in case of missing, in case of lost, in case some parts are lost, so you can change it with the same mold. Same chassis, different color, it's okay. So it's box stock versus tuned stock mangyayari dito. For the rest of for the entire DTL SMC Season 2. Alright, it's race number 2. Battle of AR chassis coming up as Papa Roach, the AR chassis going up against the newcomer in Avatari, the Aero Avante, item number 18701. Alright, it's 18701 Aero Avante. I named it personally as Avatari as its selected code name. Yeah, yung chosen code name ko dito for Aero Avante is Avatari. But I can call this Shydra when it comes to X-Stock racing. Alright, for race number going to be Papa Roach starting at lane 1 and Avatari will start at lane 2. Once again, Avatari at lane 2, Papa Roach at lane 1 for our race number 2. Switch on. Ready, set, right. Up. Alright. Last 2. Final lap. Jogging. Tumakit lang. Malas. Sayang, tapos na sana. Tapos na sana yung mga kadipat at mga ka-DTL, mga ka-Tamiya po natin. Yan. Shoutout sa nanonood. Maraming salamat po. Welcome to season 2 opener of DCLSMC. Alright, it's a draw between another draw between Papa Roach and Avatar this time around. So it's going to be Papa Roach facing Zenaku in our race number 5. It's going to be race number 5. So another draw for both Avatari and Papa Roach, gaining 1 point apiece in the single round robin. Race number 3 right away, battle of our box stock entries. Yung dalawang box stock entries ko po maglalaban na sa ating race number 3 sa Unicosmos, formerly Cosmo Atomica, on Timac Avatari. It's battle of whites in our race number 3 between Unicosmos, the former Cosmo Atomica, and actually ito yung pambahay ni ginawa kong pambahay ng Unicosmos. Yan yung isinasabi ko ngayon dito sa DCL SNT. Siyempre, yung mas bahay, yung madalas nakikita sa SM Dagupan, yon ang talagang panlaban. Official. Official na panlaban. Kasama ni Timac Avatari at Wing Avatari. For now. Alright. For our race number 3, it's going to be Unicosmos starting at lane 2. Timac Avatari at lane 1. Again, it's Timac Avatari at lane 1 and Unicosmos at lane 2 for race number 3. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Up. Good. Good. Last 2. Final lap. Oh, jogging. Sumabit lang sa lane changer. Sayang. O na sana. Draw game. Draw game, no sir. Pause na. Dito siya. Yan. Draw game. Draw ulit between Timac Avatari and Unicosmos. Yan. Alright. Next. Unicosmos kasi binasi ko sa BBM Sara Uniteam kasi. Kaya Unicosmos. Tama-tama yung Uniteam kasi nung 2022 elections, red and green combinations, which is actually the same as the Sonics actually. Your Hurricane Sonic, Buster Sonic, Blitzer Sonic, Cosmo Sonic, Great Blast Sonic, like that. Rodeo Sonic, like that. So I thought about the Uniteam, BBM Sara Uniteam last 2022 election, so that's why I called it Unicosmos. Yun po yung origin ni Unicosmos. Alright, race number 4 right away. Right away, it's now time for race number 4 between Zeta and Archera Myrtle. Zeta, the Big Spider Super 2, going up against the Blast Arrow MA Archera Myrtle, wherein Zeta will start at lane 1. Archera Myrtle at lane 2. Again, their respective starting lanes will be Zeta at lane 1, Archera Myrtle at lane 2. Again, this is an alternate starting lane. Alternate starting lane po tayo kapag SMC, DTL SMC. Alright, ay, tipihit pala parehas, sorry. I forgot to mention they are both rotating switches. So, that's why I have to sit down. Alright, race number 4. Switch on. Ready, set, right. Oh, kick. Winner. Winner. Sassy. In case of a hit, it's already done. It's over and done with. That's already over. On that race number 4, it's already over with Zeta declaring as a winner. Being declared the winner, I should say. Alright. Zeta declared winner upon receiving a hit from Archer Myrtle. Therefore, it's going to be Zeta garnering the first win of DTL SMC Season 2. At the expense of Archer Myrtle. Alright. So I'll just put it in. I'll just key in on the crosshatch. Only the crosshatch, for easier, quicker, quicker showing. Winner. It's going to be here. Archera will wait for the loser of race number 5. Okay. So I guess I can drink right now. I'll take a little sip. Race number 5. Okay. We have to start the process. We'll try our best to speed up the process here. Alright. Race number 5. It's going to be Papa Roach taking on Zennaku. Papa Roach versus Zennaku for our race 5. And in this matchup, it's going to be Papa Roach at lane 2, Zennaku at lane 1 as their respective starting lanes. So once again, it's Papa Roach at lane 2, Zennaku at lane 1 for race number 5. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Zennaku with a quick start. Okay. Good. Final lane changer. Alright. Final lap. Papa Roach victory over Zennaku. Alright. Loser. So Papa Roach awaiting awaiting Unicosmos, that is. Si Unicosmos nang hihintay doon sa race number 9 mamaya. It's going to be 21 races since there are 7 cars. It's going to be 21 races in the single round robin. Papa Roach convincingly winning it over Zennaku. No hit. No problem. Not a problem. Race number 6. It's now time for race number 6 as two of my box stock car entries going at it. It's going to be Unicosmos taking on Avatari. Unicosmos versus Avatari for our race number 6. And in this matchup, it's going to be Unicosmos starting at lane 1. And Avatari will start at lane 2. Once again, this is going to be it's Unicosmos starting at lane 1 and Avatari starting at lane 2 for our race number 6. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Oh my God! Still good? What a jump. Last 2. Oh, what a jump. Final lap. Yun lang. Nagkamali ng bagsak. Draw game. Malas. Nagkamali na ng bagsak. Sayang. Draw game. Final lap na sana. May embang pa. Embangin talaga ang Cosmosonic. Kaya nga lang doon, ang technique ko na lang dyan, pahinain yung baterya eh. Kaya usually ang ginagawa ko, ginagamitan ko na lang ng mas mahinang baterya. Yung medyo defective na battery. Pero kung official rule yun, maliban na lang kung talagang kailangan na Yeah. Draw game between Avatari and Unicosmos. Yung dalawang nanonood. Salamat po. Welcome once again to our Season 2 opener of DTL SMC. Alright. It's going to be Avatari Unicosmos draw. So 2 points for both. Avatar, yeah, both Avatari and Unicosmos garnering 2 points apiece so far. Next, race number 7. It's now time for race number 7 as Zeta takes on Team Avatari. Team Avatar, which is one of my best asset for now. Yung isa sa pinaka-asset ko na sa ngayon alongside Unicosmos, itong si Team Avatari. Dahil ilang beses nang dumadali ng mga polycarb na backstock, Cyclone Magnum, tsaka Hurricane. Isa sa mga tinik. Isa sa mga pinakamatinik na daga na hirap hulihin ng mga pusa na Cyclone Magnum at Hurricane Sonic na card. Tsaka ng Copper Pang minsan. Shout out din pala sa Asingan Tamiya Racers, of course, kay Tatang Chris Canilaw Jr. of Barangay Dupak. And Asingan, also to Engineer Ray Stinger Tombok. Yan, shout out. Ray Tombok of Toboy, Asingan. Also to Mr. Sherwin Ballesteros of San Vicente West. And also to Mark Jason Escortizo of Poblacion West in Asingan. Kasi alam ko yung ma-address nila dahil ilang beses ko na kasi inikot yung Asingan. Alright, for our race number 7, yan, it's going to be Zeta versus T-Mac Avatari, wherein Zeta will start at lane 2 and T-Mac Avatari starting at lane 1. Again, it's T-Mac Avatari at lane 1 and Zeta at lane 2 for our race number 7. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. On! Bogol nyo lang. Biglang nagtino. Last to final lane changer. Final lap. Ayun, biglang nagmamahal. Zeta winner. Okay. Zeta winning it. It's now 2-0. Yan, yung Twin Abantes maglalaban na sa race number 10. Team. Race number 10 natin, salpukan na ng mga ratrata ng mga Ewa Abantes mamaya. Zeta 1 over T-Mac Avatari. T-Mac Avatari suffered the defeat. Sayang nga lang, sumabit. Race number 8. Hindi na pala. Hindi na pala race na. Waiting na pala ito. Oo nga pala. Tapos na pala tong Archer na sinako. Alright, race number 8 na tayo. Alright, race number 8, 9. Yun. Yun na pala yung susunod na Bale si Archer mapapahinga muna. So, ang aantay ni Archer dito kung sino yung kung sino yung yung huli? Winner, tama. Loser. Loser si Loser si T-Mac Avatari pala. Tama. Loser si T-Mac Avatari. Kaya dapat siya yung huli kay Archer Myrtle mo. Okay. Race number 8. Okay. It's now time for race number 8. It's going to Unicosmos taking on Papa Roach. It's Cosmosonic taking on a Slash Reaper here in our race number 8. And for this matchup, it's going to be Unicosmos starting at lane 1, Papa Roach lane 2. Again, it's Unicosmos starting at lane 1 and Papa Roach starting at lane 2 for our race number 8. Switch on. Ready, set, nice. Unicosmos with a quick start. Naku po. Oy! Lang. Draw game. Talsik. Draw game. Talsik. Sa loob. Buti na lang sa loob lang. Draw game. Buti na lang. Doon lang nalaglag eh. So, sino yung unang umembang? Sino yung huling umembang? Papa Roach. Ay, tapos na yata yung Papa Roach Avatari. Tapos na. Unicosmos Avatari. Tapos na rin. Ano yan? Waiting. Sino yung waiting dito? Number 8, winner. Yung huling umimbang. Ngayon, yung loser, antay. Yan. Okay. Oh, sorry. Munti ka na nahulog. Yari. Irig. Tingnan natin ka 60. Oy, draw pala, no? Draw between Paparotti ni Cosmos. Draw. Ito pala, dito lang pala. 4, 8, 12, 16. Tama. Okay, race number 9. Race number 9, it's going to be Zeta versus Zenaku. The matchup for our race number 9, Zeta versus Zenaku. Battle of Dark Warriors of Blacks. Battle of the Blacks going at it. The black cars going at it in our race number 9. Wherein Zeta will start at lane 2. Zenaku at lane 1. Again, Zeta starting at lane 2. Zenaku starting at lane 1 for our race number 9. Switch on. Ready, set, fight. Good. All right. Good. Final lane changer. Final lap. Winner. Zeta, winner. Remaining unbeaten. Alright. Race number 9. Loser. Loser dito yan. Yung loser dito na yan. Tapos yung winner dito sa kabila. Okay. Record ko lang muna. Winner Zeta. Unbeaten. Zeta Paparot. Zeta Zenaku pala. Tapos, si Zenaku talo pala, no? Dalawa na yung talo niya pala. Okay, next. Race number 10. Battle of Blues. Part 1. Battle of Blues, Part 1. It's going to be Archer Myrtle facing Timac Avatari. For our race number 10, it's going to be MA versus AR, Battle of Aerodynamics once again. Tatlo po kasi yung AR na kasali, si Papa Roach, si Timac Avatari at yung si Avatar, yung kambal kong Aero Abante. Shoutout din pala again kay Bugoy Sherwin Ballesteros of Kasingan. Ayan, shoutout po rin siya. Salamat sa mga Abante na to, sa mga Aero Abante na binili ko. Ayan, sa kanya binili. Ayun, nag-semis yung isa. Nasa-emis ko yung isa. Napalaban si Tatang. Alright. For our race number 10, it's going to be Archer Myrtle at lane 1 and Timac Avatari at lane 2 this time around. Once again, it's Timac Avatari starting at lane 2, Archer Myrtle starting at lane 1 for our race number 10. Switch on. Ready, set, fight. Good. 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 What? Good. Last two. Final lap. Ay, bulong to. Dito na naman. Dito naman siya nadadali. Archer Myrtle winner. Alright. First win for DTL SMC Season 2. Para kay Archer Myrtle. Winner. Winner side. So si Timac Avatari magantay ng matatalo. Dun sa officials time out. Officials time out. Mag-pendel lang ako dun sa kay Archer Myrtle sa front. Sa harap. Sa harap. Problema yung harap niya. Okay, official timeout muna. Alright, race number 11. Yeah, race 11. Alright. We start up with our second up, or halfway through the single round robin here on DTL Season 2 opener of Stock Motor Conference. Here now is our race number 11. It's going to be a Zeta taking on Papa Roach. Zeta versus Papa Roach for our race number 11. And in this matchup, it's going to be a Zeta starting at lane 2, Papa Roach lane 1. Again, it's Papa Roach starting at lane 1. And Zeta will be starting at lane 2 for our race number 11. Switch on. Ready, set, right. Whoa! What? Good. Last two. Final lane changer. Final lap. Winner. Wala pang talo. Zeta remaining undefeated at the expense of Papa Roach. Zeta winning it at the expense of Papa Roach to claim its fourth straight victory. 11. Loser. Dito yan. Okay. Dito ka na ilalagay. Pala. Race number 11. Papa Roach lost to Zeta. Okay. Papa Roach sit. Okay. Race number 12. Alright. It's a battle of blues once again. Archera Avatari. Yun. Archera T-Mac. Archera T-Mac. Talo pala si T-Mac, no? 1 over T-Mac pala. Tapos T-Mac loss. Yun. So, lahat ng nakatatlo. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Teka muna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ha? 4, 7, 11, 14, 17, 19, 22. O, tama. O, yun. O nga pala, race number 10, panalo si Archera kay Timac Avatari. Alright, kanina ang kalaban ni Archera Myrtle si Timac Avatari. This time naman, yung si Avatari ang kalaban niya ngayon. So it's going to be Archera Myrtle versus Avatari this time around in race number 12. So it's Blast Arrow versus Aero Avante once again. Yan, pero this time ibang level na, yung kambal naman yung isa. Alright, for our race number 12, it's going to be Archera Myrtle starting at lane 1. Again, lane 1 na naman si Archera. Si Avatari lane 2. Once again, it's Archera Myrtle starting at lane 1 and Avatari starting at lane 2 for our race number 12. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Ay! Ay, yun na naman. Pwede pa yan, sige. Pero pag uminto, drogin ha. Tattoo. Final lap. Okay, drogin. Drog. Saan na naman yung nadali? Dito na naman ba? Draw. Puminto eh. Tumiriyok pa nun. Nahinto eh. So si Avatari lalaban kay Zeta. Di pa niya nakalaban si Avatari, di ba? Yun. Sa Archera, ang natirang assignment na lang niya ay si Unicosmos at Papa Roach. Yun na lang yung mga hindi pa niya nakakalaban pala. Okay, so that's a draw. Draw for both Archera Myrtle and Avatari. So si Avatari may tatlong laban pa. Zeta, Zenaku, Timac Avatari. Okay. Unicosmos, Zenaku. Okay. Race number 13. Race number 13 right now. Unicosmos taking on Zenaku. In this race number 13, going to be Unicosmos starting at lane 2. Zenaku at lane 1. Again, it's Unicosmos which will be starting at lane 2. And Zenaku will be starting at lane 1. For our race number 13. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Ah! Good. Go. Draw again. Draw again. Draw again. Draw game. Kasi yung unang umembang, Unicosmos, tama. Tama, Unicosmos nga yung una. At tapos si 13 yun eh. Yung loser mauna. Archera. Hindi. Si Unicosmos, ako draw pala, no? Dalawa na lang din yung assignment ni Unicosmos. Zeta, Archera, Myrtle, yung mga final assignments niya. Yung si naman, Zenaku, yung kambal na abante. Okay. Alright. Paparots Timac. Okay. Race number 14 na po tayo. It's going to be makaka 2/3 na po tayo. So, after this, going down to our last 7 in the single round robin. All right. Race number 14. All right. It's now time for race number 14 as Papa Roach takes on T-Mac Avatari. All right. For our race number 14, it's going to be Papa Roach starting at lane 1 and T-Mac Avatari starting at lane 2. Once again, it's Papa Roach starting at lane 1 and T-Mac Avatari. Ready, set, bye. Loko. Good. Last lane cylinder. Yun lang. Broken. Sayang. Ganda na sana. Kembangin ka dito pero dun sa mga trucks ng TNR Kabuki sa SM Center Dagupan, unstable. Bihirang umimbang. Pero kung lalakasan kayong baterya, sigurado, imbang to eh. Draw game again. Pero this time, nahuli si T-Mac Avatari na umimbang. So, let's see kung na ano na si Zen ako. Hindi pa. O, yun. So, siya tatapat doon. Mayan. Papa Roach awaiting either Archer Myrtle last assignment ni Papa Roach. Sa Archer Myrtle lang last assignment niya. T-Mac Avatari draw. Kasi ano naman yung kambal niya at saka si Zenako yung last. Antay ngayon si Papa Roach kay Archera. Okay, next. Penultimate assignment ni Zeta, si Avatari. Alright. Penultimate assignment for Zeta in our single round robin for this season 2 opener. Alright, for our race number 15, it's Zeta, the big spider, taking on the era of the Avatari. And for this matchup, it's going to be Avatari starting at lane 1, Zeta at lane 2. Again, Zeta starting at lane 2, Avatari starting at lane 1 for our race number 15. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Good. Grabe naman yan. Grabe naman yan. Good pa po. Yun lang. Ready ba? Last two. Final maintainer. Final lap. Medyo nanghihirap. Alright. Zeta winner. So, isang panalo pa. Undefeated na. Pwede tayong mag-step ladder, i-pepper. Pwede na tayong mag-step ladder kung sakali. Ay, tapos na. Waiting na pala sila. So, ang last assignment ni Zeta pala ay Unicosmos ang last. So, matay siya. Ganon din si Papara kasi si Archer Myrtle lang last. So, dalawa na lang. No? Alright. Zeta remaining unbeaten after its 5 races in the single round robin. 1 win away from the outright finals. So, pwedeng outright finals to eh. No? Pwedeng, hindi. Wala pala. Wala palang ganon. Wala palang ganon. Walang outright. Yung top 4 outright semis na talaga. Sila na mismo yung maglalabuan. Alright, race number 16 na tayo. Okay. So, Archer Myrtle sa penultimate assignment against sa Unicosmos sa ating race number 16. Alright. It's now time for race number 16 sa Unicosmos takes on Archer Myrtle. For our race number 16, it's going to be Unicosmos starting at lane 1, Archer Myrtle this time starting at lane 2. Again, Archer Myrtle starting at lane 2, Unicosmos starting at lane 1 for race number 16. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Good dive. Last two. Let's see if Cosmos, Uni Cosmos can close this out. On to the final lap we go. Alright. Alright. Nakatapos din. Sa wakas, nakapanalo. Uni Cosmos with its first victory in our SMC Season 2. Ike sana. Ike sanika. Nakaisa rin. Yan, tapat nga kay Zeta ngayon yan. Si Archera, ang last niya si Papa Roach. Aantayin niya yung si Papa Roach. Ay, hindi, tama. Dito na pala. Okay. So, si Avataring maghihintay ngayon. So, Unicosmos, final assignment ay si Zeta. Okay. What a match. Nakapanalo rin ng isa. Buti nga, puro tabla lang si Unicosmos. Wala pa siyang red mark. Archera, Unicosmos. Ang last assignment ni Archera si Papa Rots. Tapos si Unicosmos, ang last si Zeta. Okay. Number 17. T-Mac Zenaku. Alright. Race number 17. 17 na pala. 16 na yun, di ba? 17 na yan. Race number 17, it's now time for Zenaku and Team Akari to show their guts to the racetracks as they match each other in this race number 17, wherein Zenaku will start at lane 2, Team Akabatari at lane 1. Again, it's Team Akabatari starting at lane 1, and Zenaku starting at lane 2 for our race number 17. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Hit! Cleaner! Hit! Dapat sila lang hit! Biglang lang, boink! Naggala na, boink! It's a hit! Therefore, Team Akabatari winner. Si Team Akabatari, pabuelo pa lang kasi. Nasa lubong niya si Zenako, tumalon eh. Nasa lubong. Di tapos. Hit! Team Akabatari winner by hit against Zenaku. Nasa lubong kasi. Nung tumalon kasi si Zenaku dun sa composite slope, nasa lubong ni Abatari, pabuelo pa lang si Team Akabatari. So, ano yan? Hit. Hit yan. Abatari, Team Akabatari, Zenaku. Triangle ko na kaagad. Sa wakas, Team Akabatari nakapanalo. Ang last assignment niya yung kambal niya si Abatari. Tapos si Abatari may Zenaku pa siya o isa pa. May isa pa siya kay Zenaku maya. Okay. 18, 19, 20, 21. Ayun, last 4. Okay, last 4 na tayo. Ganito na lang para mga 90 minutes lang tayo Ang ating time slot talaga sa DPAT's Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference for this year 2025 is 90 minutes. So 1.5 hour lang tayo. We'll try to finish it in 1.5 hour or less. Alright. Okay, kaya nga I'm trying, that's why I'm trying my best to speed up the process, simply because the proceedings of the Stock Motor Conference every race day, it's simply because I want to limit it to 90 minutes. Alright. It's now time for race number 18. It's going to be Papa Roach versus Archera Myrtle for our race number 18. I guess that's final assignment. Yes, it's the final assignment against each other. Papa Roach taking on Archera Myrtle. Two aerodynamic cars going at it for our race number 18, wherein Archera Myrtle will be starting at lane 2, Papa Roach at lane 1. Again, it's Papa Roach starting at lane 1, being the highest seated among the two of them. And it's going to be Archera Myrtle this time starting at lane 2, so it's contrasting colors for their respective starting lanes in our race number 18. Sweet on. Ready, set, bye. Good. Pwede pa yun. That's good. Not again. Good. Tapos yung changer. Bakit pa ba? Okay pa. Tingnan natin pa yung changer. Okay, final lock. Nakapepreno siya eh. Nakapepreno siya dun sa ano eh. Yun eh. Pumapos. Lane 2 siya. Tama yun. Lane 2 naman talaga si Archera. Alright. Archera Myrtle with the lucky win to wrap up its single round robin campaign in our Season 2 opener of DTL SMC. And Papa Roach ending itself in defeat. Talo si Papa Roach to wrap up its campaign and single round robin of our DTL SMC Season 2 opener. Parang, ano kaya problema nito? Thank you, siya nagka-problema. Ano kayang naging sakit? Ay, anong nangyari? Officials time out muna tayo kay Archera Myrtle. Saglit lang to. Mabilis lang to. This won't take long. This won't take long. Kapay nga eh. Buti na lang walang MTBL ngayon. Okay lang tayo tuloy-tuloy sa DTL. It's been a long time. Wala nang hindi ako nakapag-race ha. Ang tagal na nun, 6 months man tayo mo. Tsaka kasi, kaya DTL SMC Season 2 po tayo ngayon mga kadipat. It's simply because ang uso kasi ngayon backstock. Backstock racing ang uso kasi ngayon eh. Kaya I decided, that's why I decided to give Stock Motor Conference its second season. It's simply because of the popularity, the trend, backstock setting the trend in our modern time of Tamiya Mini 4-wheel drive racing. So that's why I decided to give Season 2 a chance for DTL SMC or Stock Motor Conference. Rain starting to pour again here in the city of Ordanera in Pangasinan. Umulan na naman po ulit. Race number 19, down to last 3. Buti na lang, down to last 3 na tayo. Archera 1 over Papa Roach. Okay. Race number 19, eto na. Twin Aero Avantes. Twin Aero Avantes na. So last ni Timac Abatari. Okay. Race number 19, it's going to be the Twin Aero Avantes going at it. Once again, shout out to Sherwin Ballesteros sa Basingan Tamiya Racers team yan. It's going to be Avatari versus Timac Avatari. Battle of Twin Aero Avantes in our race number 19. And in this matchup, it's going to be in this matchup, it's going to be Avatari starting at lane Avatari at lane 2, Timac Avatari at lane 1. Yan. Again, it's Timac Avatari starting at lane 1 and Avatari starting at lane 2. For our race number 19, switch on. Ready, set, bye. Grabe, quick release. Biglang quick release yung dalawa. Good. Yun lang. 3 seconds. Good. Grabe naman yun. Last 2. Final lane changer na yan. Final lap. What an amazing run. What an amazing display of speed and stability from Avatari. Wow. Leading all the way until the 6th lap requirement is done. And it's going to be Avatari finally winning 1 over its twin Avante Timac Avatari. Alright. Grabe. Grabe yung tinakbo ni Avatari doon. Wow. Surprisingly stable. It was surprisingly stable. Grabe. Ibang klase ang pinakita rin ni Avatari. So tingnan natin laban kay Zenako kung gano'n din na may papakita niya later on. Yan, so sila yung race number 21 mamaya. Down to our last couple of races in single round robin Team Avatari. Lost 2. Sumabit lang kasi si match na match sana kung hindi lang sumabit si Kung hindi lang sumabit si Team Avatari baka naging match pa. Ganda sana. Bakbakan sana. Alright, race number 20, penultimate race in the single round robin right now. In our race number 20, it's going to be Zeta versus Unicosmos. Yung mga naging champion of the month awardees ng ating motor conference, sila na po yung magkalaban sa ating race number 20. And in this matchup, it's going to be Zeta starting at lane 1 or Unicosmos lane 2. Again, Unicosmos will be starting at lane 2. Zeta will be starting at lane 1 in our 20th and penultimate race of the single round robin in our DTL SMC Season 2 opener. Switch on. Ready, set, bite. Hi. Ganda sana. Lasso. Final lap. Longing. Malas. Okay na sana. Last lap na sana. Nadali pa sa composite slope. Drug. Taragem. Nadali pa sa composite slope Sinadya yun, sinadya. Sinadya ko yun Draw. Zeta, Unicosmos, draw. So yun lang yung draw niya. Buti na nga lang yung si Unicosmos, po na draw lang, walang red mark. So both Zeta and Unicosmos ending their campaign in the ranking phase without any red mark. Red mark meaning a loss. No defeats. Not even a single defeat. Yan, finishing without any single defeat. Itong sina Zeta at Unicosmos, mga tabla at panalo lang ang nakuha. Yun lang yung bukod tanging tabla ni Zeta kay Unicosmos. That's it. So, ayan. Pero number of wins na lang yan. Sigurado nang si Zeta makakakuha ng dyan ng mas maraming yung mas mataas na leading sa semis. After nito, after nung 21 sa single round robin, na to? Semis kagad. Semis na tayo kagad. Para mabilis. Pag mga single round robin or ranking phase, lang to? Semifinals, race for third, tsaka championship. Yun lang. Wala nang quarters yan. Pero pag group stage yun, okay lang yung mag-quarters tayo. Crossover nga lang. So, dalawang format lang sinusunod natin sa DTL SMC. And last race, but definitely not the least, it's going to be Zenako facing Avatari. Oops, I'm sorry. I forgot to click on the flash button. Alright. It's Zenako facing Avatari for our final race of the single round robin here on DTL SMC Season 2 opener. And for this matchup, it's going to be Zenako starting at lane 2, Avatari starting at lane 1. Again, it's Avatari starting at lane 1 and Zenako starting at lane 2 to wrap up the ranking phase or the single round robin here on DTL SMC Season 2 opener with our race number 21. Switch on. Ready, set, fight. Boom! Alright. Ay, Logan, sayang! Sayang! Logan! Malas! biglang nagmamaw. Aray ko! Chukwink! Tara, game! And that's the wrap for our ranking phase or single round robin here on ETL SMC with Bot, Senaku, and Avatari ending the duel in a draw. So it's now time to tabulate. So when we get back here on DTL SMC, we'll now proceed with our final rankings and of course the semifinal and the playoff stages of our season 2 opener here on the Pats Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference. Alright mga ka-DPAT, once again, Don Patrick DPAT Aguilar here hosting DPAT's Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference Season 2 as we wrap up our Season 2 Season 2 opener in the single round robin o yung single round robin ng ating Season 2 opener, that is. So sa live chat nila, may nangumusta po pala dito sa live chat ko. Pindutin ko lang muna. Oh no. What happened? Anyari! Hindi ko makita. Anyari. Since kumusta sabi na okay lang. Right? So I'm getting ready for the next leg race as I return to SM Center Dagupan. I'll go back to SM Center Dagupan this Saturday for leg number 5 of TNR Cup. X-Stock only. So it's X-Stock or Basic Max category only. Walang backstock. So hindi ko may sasali yung mga backstock ko rito. So for the meantime, sa DTL SMC muna sila lalaro. Okay. So at the end of our ranking phase or the single round robin here on DTL SMC Season 2 opener, we got here Zeta topping the list with 11 points total. Natablahan lang ni Unicosmos. The only draw garnered by Zeta was against Unicosmos in its last assignment, garnering 11 points total, 5 wins, 1 draw. On the other end, Unicosmos finishing in second place with 1 win and 5 draws. So both Unicosmos and Zeta having no red mark. Walang red mark yung dalawang cars. Yan. Yan. So top 2 sila going to our semifinals round. And on the other end, it's going to be Archera Myrtle and Avatari, the Aero Abante Blue. The original Aero Abante, nagtabla sila ng Archera Myrtle with 6 points apiece. But kahit pa draw yung sina Archera Myrtle Avatar sa kanilang duelo, they ended their duel in a draw. But when it comes to number of wins, it's going to be Archera Myrtle with 2 wins and 2 draws, 2 losses, so splits. So it's a split for Archera Myrtle in wins, losses, draws with 2 apiece after 6 races. So it's going to be 6 points. And Avatari has 1 win, 4 draws, and 1 loss. So 1-4-1 win, 1-1-4 pala, win, loss, and draw, respectively 1-1-4. So it's going to be Archera Myrtle gaining the tiebreaker against Avatar. So we don't need a tiebreaker race here. So it's simply because Avatari has only 1 win against Archera Myrtle's 2 wins out of the 6. So 4 out of the 6 points garnered by Archera Myrtle were victories. Were a couple of victories against Papa Roach and T-Mac Avatari. While Avatari's only win was against T-Mac Avatari, its fellow Aero Abante. And it's going to be Archera Myrtle gaining the higher seed at number 3. Avatari will finish fourth. Yeah, so the 4th and final semifinal slot goes to Avatari. So it's going to be Unicosmos, Zeta, Unicosmos, Archera Myrtle, and Avatari going into our semifinals round of our Season 2 opener of the Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference. Unfortunately, Team Avatari will bid farewell for now. Also, Zenaku and Papa Roach. Of course, salamat sa laban. So, Papa Roach will finish 5th with 1 win, 3 draws, and 2 losses. And Zenaku has 3 draws and 3 losses. Dead last is Zenaku. And then you see Team Avatari number 6 with 1 win, 2 draws, 3 losses. 1, 3, and 2 in wins, losses, and draws respectively. So unfortunately, Team Avatari, Papa Roach, and Zenaku will be eliminated outright in this at the end of the elimination round or the single round robin here on DTL SMC. So it's now down to its final 4. It's going to be Cosmo Atomica. Sorry, I get used to saying Cosmo Atomica. Likewise, yung mga fans po natin, they share the same they share the same feeling. Likewise. All right. So it's now down to our top 4, the top seeded car, Zeta. In our, maybe here. Yeah. Sorry lang, pwede po. Semis. Ang nauna yung Cruz. 2-3 yung una. Ito si Unicosmos, ang number 2. Therefore, dito siya. Pwede rin naman dyan na lang din. O kaya dito. Para may social distancing. Ayan. Pagwari may pandemic pa rin. Alright. Next, Archera Myrtle number 3. With a tiebreaker against Avatari. Ayan. So, 2 versus 3 matchup natin. It's Unicosmos versus Archera Myrtle. And finally, but definitely not always, Avatari, the one of the 3, actually 2 of the 3 representatives by yours truly, Deepak Aguilar, going into our semifinals of our first ever semifinals round of BCL SMC Season 2. So it's going to be Zeta versus Avatari, our 1 versus 4 matchup. On the other end, our semifinals number 1 will feature 2 versus 3 matchup between Unicosmos and Archera Myrtle. So right away, it's now time for our knockout stage, featuring the first semifinals matchup, first of 2. Alright. May dalawang nanonood. Maraming salamat. Once again, you're still watching the Season 2 opener of the Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference, featuring Backstock Tune. Backstock versus Backstock Advance. Backstock Advance umiba ng kulay, pero parang backstock pa rin naman talaga siya. But the difference is you can change the color. You may change the color of your A parts and or main frame. Yung main frame, iba yung kulay. Yung A part, iba rin yung kulay. Okay lang. Pati gulong, pwede rin. Pero sa gulong naman, kung large diameter ang naka-include, pwede namang medium. Any medium. Any medium na 5-spoke, Y-spoke, or spiral spoke. Okay lang. Alright. Sa kung iba naman, pin type, dish type, mga ganyan. O A-spoke, pwede rin. Basta pareho ng mold, kahit mag-iba ng kulay, it's alright. Yun yung Backstock Advance. Alright, so without further ado, it's now time for our semifinals number 1 featuring Unicosmos, the Cosmosonic, taking on the Blast Arrow Archera Myrtle. It's a 2 versus 3 matchup in our semifinals number 1. And in this matchup, it's going to be Unicosmos starting at lane. The last time it was lane 2, so this time it's lane 1. Again, Unicosmos starting at lane 1, and the Archera Myrtle will be starting at lane 2. Once again, Unicosmos starting at lane 1, Archera Myrtle starting at lane 2. I'll just shake it up na lang. Hindi ko nagagamitin yung Dragon's Breath dito dahil sa official racing sa bagay, pwede rin naman yun. Pero yung pasimple lang. Mga ganyan. Pwede ganyan. Okay lang. Pero yung mga galan, hindi na. DQ na. DQ na. Paipit na. Alright mga kadipat, without further ado, it's now time to start up our knockout stages of DPAT's Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference Season 2 opener with our semifinals number 1. Switch on! Ready, set, bye. Unicosmos with a quick start. Pag nasundan, okay na. Okay, nasundan na. Knockout. Winner. Winner. Awat na. Saan kaya yung nadali dun? Yung tires kaya? O yung Saan kaya yung nadali? Questionable nga si Archera Myrtle saan nadali. So unfortunately, Archera Myrtle wasn't able to finish it. And yun nga, nasundan na siya ni Unicosmos. Buti na lang si Unicosmos, di ganong natumba. The former Cosmo Atomica Unicosmos, now known as Unicosmos, will enter the first ever championship race of the Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference Season 2 with a victory over Archera Myrtle. Alright. So dito po yan, yung championship, dito yung race poster later on. Alright. Yun na yun, yung format ko natin. Pag mga single round robin, top 4 lang kinukuha natin. Semis, tsaka final. Pero mas maikli ngayon kasi 7 lang yung kasali. Dati kasi 8. Ngayon 7 eh. Alright. Ngayon. Sorry. Ay, sorry. Na ano pala? Hihidirig. Fine yan. Okay. Yan. Semifinals number 2. Right away. Semifinals number 2 is now going to be Zeta, the top-seeded Zeta Big Spider going up against the Avante Avatari for our semifinals number 2. And for this matchup, it's going to be Zeta at lane 2 this time. And it's going to be Avatari starting at lane 1. Again, it's Avatari starting at lane 1, Zeta starting at lane 2. Kita ko kasi magaling yung kalaban eh. Kailangan hindi umiimbang eh. Yari ako. Delikadong kalaban to. Ayan. Okay. Alright mga kadipak, it's now time to let's get ready to rumble here in the semifinals number 2. Speed on. Ready, set, bye. Ay, sabit. Good. Last two. Final lap. Good. And it's going to be Zeta entering the championship race, the first ever championship race of SMC Season 2. And it's going to be the the Champion of the Month awardees in the inaugural season of Stock Motor Conference of the Tamiya League. Yan, so sila yung uusad sa ating grand final, first ever grand final of DTL SMC Season 2. Alright, race for third right away. Race for third na po tayo kagad. It's going to be Archer Amertal taking on Avatari. So it's the Battle of the Blues. Labanan ng mga Prodigal Blues o mga alibughang alibughang bughaw or the Prodigal Blues in English. For our race for third. And in this matchup, it's going to be Archer Amertal starting at lane 1. And it's going to be Avatari at lane 2 this time around. Again, Avatari starting at lane 2, Archer Amertal starting at lane 1. Okay. Wala nang to. Konting siguro mga 15 seconds lang. Pwede na. Ipitin ko na parehas. Para stable. Yan. Alright mga kadipak, without further ado, it's now time for our first ever race for third of Dipat's Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference Season 2. First to make 6 laps, 3 on. 6 laps all the way kasi to. Basta SMC. Ready, set, fight! Good! Patay. Change lane! Re-race, last man. Re-race, last man. Sa front na naman. Dito na naman sa front yung problema. Talagang may problema na yun. Di ba, meron pa akong isang doon, this type. Pwede kong ipalit. Pwede kong ipalit yung isa pang pin type doon. Meron pa akong pin type ni Iron Beak eh. Pwede kong ipalit. Kung sakali man, next time na lang. Anyway, nakapag-race for third na. So, re-race dito, last man. Last man na po yan. Ibig sabihin, sa re-race na, there will only be one re-race. So, isang re-race na lang po tayo ngayon sa DTL SMC para makatipid tayo sa oras. The time check now, Philippine Standard Time right now is 6:40. So, na tayo. Tatapusin lang natin yung race for third. So that makakain tayo ng hapunan maaga. Saka para makapagpahinga pa ng konti. At the same time, pwede pang maghugas ng pinggan. Hugas ng pinggan, after niyan, maligo, ganyan. Problema kasi, maliligo na dapat ako kaso nagahol na ako sa oras. So maybe before I sleep na lang. Maliligo pa rin pero before I sleep na lang. Okay. So, emergency lang tayo kay Emergency lang tayo kay Archer Amertal. Maglalagay lang ako ng first aid. Parang band-aid solution lang ba? Maliban na lang kung talagang hindi na kaya yung original wheel niya, papalit ko na lang ng ibang pin type pin. Meron pa naman akong isang pin type galing kay Iron Dick. So I guess ano na lang. Yan na yung gagamitin ko for now. Marami naman mabibili dyan na pin type eh. Meron na yung tatlong set eh. Yung pwede tatlong set. Ay, kaya naman pala. Okay. Re-race tayo. Re-race tayo last month. Isang re-race na lang po pag sa semifinals 1, 2, race for third, saka championship race. Isa na lang po ang re-race mga kadipat. So, there will only be one re-race on that one and only re-race every round of the knockout stage. It's going to be a last man standing affair. Sa restart po natin ito, last man na to. Parang yung sa The Brickyard yung ginagawa natin. So shoutout din pala sa The Brickyard in 3 branches. And hopefully I can visit to those to one of the stores we use soon. Sa Glorieta Makati, Manila Bay at sa Vertis North. Ang napuntahan ko lang doon yung Vertis North katapat ng Veterans Memorial Medical Center. Thrice. Not once, not twice, but thrice. Thrice na ako napunta doon 3 beses. Gusto ko nga bumapat o 5 pa. Sana makapunta ako ulit. Alright. Restart in our race for third. Restart na tayo sa race for third. Last man standing concept will be applied. So, we don't need to finish the 6 lap requirement. Pag may umimbang, automatic talo na. Ready, set, bye. Okay, winner. Okay na. I said, that's okay. It's done. It's going to be Arthur Myrtle emerging victorious over Abatari. So Abatari was the first one to course out. Therefore, it's a defeat for Abatari. And it's going to be Arthur Myrtle securing the 3rd place finish. First point for this month of July 2025 on DTL SMC Season 2. Once again, congratulations Archie Myrtle for the 3rd place finish. Yan. So, pwedeng dito ko na lang i-display. Pwede rin, dito na sa table. Malawak naman yung table eh. Alright. Championship time. Alright, championship time na tayo. Sabi ko nga po, isang re-race lang, pero last man. Doon sa re-race na yon, last man. Alright, championship race na po tayo. It's going to be the top-seeded car going up against the second-seeded car, Unicosmos. The top 2 finishers after the single round robin earlier today. And for this matchup, it's going to be Zeta starting at lane 2, Unicosmos at lane 1. Again, Unicosmos starting at lane 1, Zeta starting at lane 2. Alright. So, pwede naman punas gulong, pwede. Or, pwedeng magdumi na lang ng gulong. Sadyain mong dumi yan, pwede din naman. Yung isa, linis. Ako, sasadyain ko ng dumi yan kasi mabilis to eh. Dumihan ko na, baka mamaya eh. Kasi yung ginagawa nun sa backstock, sa mga past backstock competitions, dahil matalbog yung slick tile, ang ginagawa ko, sadyain ko na siyang dumihan. Hindi ko na siya lilinisan, talagang sasadyain ko ng dumihan. Kasi mamaw eh. Tapos matalbog pa. At the same, tapos yung kung super hard, lilinisin ko naman, baliktad. Hard o super hard, lilinisin ko naman. Alright. Alright, mga kadipat. Okay. So without further ado mga kadipat, let's wrap up the Season 2 opener of the Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference Season 2 with our championship race. Our first ever championship race for the month of July 2025 and the first overall for DTL SMC Season 2. First to make 6 laps. Sweet. Ready, hit, bite. Ay! Timbang pa rin. Timbang pa rin. Ay. Lasso. Final lap. Good. Alright. And that's the wrap. Alright. Tapos unboxing. And after that race, after that championship race, it's going to be Zeta clinching the first ever championship of season 2 of DCL SMC with a victory over Unicosmos. So, Unicosmos tumapos na second, si Archer Myrtle tumapos na third, at si Zeta ang champion, unang champion ng DCL SMC season 2. Alright, so there will be so let's recap before we close out our live streaming of DPAT's Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference season 2. We wrap up this edition with our recap of this entire race day. So there were 7 cars, and it's going to be it went out to be Zeta, Cosmos, Archer Myrtle, and Avatari entered the semifinals after garnering top 4 slots at the end of the single round robin or ranking phase. 21, there were 21 in total since we have 7 cars here. So yun yung mga nangyari. And sa semifinals, it went out to be Zeta versus Avatari, Unicosmos versus Archer Myrtle, and the top 2 finishers went on to the grand finals or championship race. And while on the other end, Archer Myrtle and Avatari battled out in the race for third, and in the race for third, nagkaroon ng re-race, pero dahil ang rule natin ngayon, isang re-race na lang, last man pa. Isang re-race, last man. Sa re-race na last man na lang. Kahit we don't need to finish the 6 lap requirement. Basta pag may nakitang umimbang o nag-course out, that's it. That's it. The race is over. Okay, so after that last man standing race, it went out to be Archer Myrtle emerging victorious as the third placer, and eventually finished third, garnering its first point this month of July 2025. And in the championship race, it went out to be Zeta emerging victorious over Unicosmos, garnering its first 3 points of the month of July 2025 here on DTL SMC Season 2, while Unicosmos will garner its first couple of points to start off its Season 2 campaign in the Stock Motor Conference of DPAT's Tamiya League. So this will wrap up. So yun na nga po yung wrap up po natin for our entire race day, first ever race day. Of course, our Season 2 opener of DTL SMC. This July 2, 2025. Before we wrap up this we would like to greet a happy birthday today to the Iron Butterfly in the Philippines, former First Lady Imelda Romualdez Marcos. Happy birthday today. Also sa paggunita din natin sa kamatayan ng aking tito na si Valeriano Aguilar, former private first class in the US and Philippine Army. Yan, ito si tito namin, si Tito Bitrig or Valeriano Aguilar. Yan, sa matayan mo na. July 2 also, happy birthday pala today to Engineer Rogelio Sibul Paragas Jr. Kay Paragasan, happy birthday ngayong araw, July 2. Alright, so this wraps up. With everything being settled here tonight, this will close out our Season 2 opener of the DPAT's Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference. And once again, this has been Don Patrick D. Paraguay here for now signing off. And thank you so much to all who watched. And whoever will watch anytime here on our YouTube channel, DPAT TV Live. Dito na po tayo nagla-live talaga sa ating YouTube channel, DPAT TV. Yung ating DPAT's Tamiya League. So wala na tayong mga edit na gagawin talaga onwards na yan. Kasi sa Facebook or sa Meta, hindi na tayo kasi pwedeng mag-landscape. Kaya mas maganda dito na lang sa YouTube. Alright, so for now, I remind everyone to stay safe and healthy, avoid negative vices, especially drugs and all other negativities around you, and protect yourselves from all those negativities at all times and at all costs as well. So as always, mga kadipa, to God be all the glory and honor. God bless to all of us. God bless our beloved Maharlika Nation. And God bless the entire world and all of us Filipinos across the globe. Kahit saan mang mapunta yan, kapayapaan, may the peace of the Lord be always with you and with our spirits as well. Alright, so mga kadipat, once again, I remind all true Filipinos across the globe that love the Philippines and mahalin po natin Pilipinas syempre at sama-sama po tayong bumangon muli at ipagmalaki po natin sa buong mundong tayo. We should be proud to say we are Filipinos, tayo ay Pilipino. Let's shout out our victory. Shout for our victory. Isigaw po natin na malakas ang ating panalo. Taos puso, taas noo kahit kanino, with all our heart and soul, mind, body, and spirit all together. Isigaw po natin that we are Filipinos. And of course, sa mga manlulupig, hindi pa sisiil. At lakad matatag pa rin, anumang dilubyo ang dumaan. Once again, this has been another presentation. Another Run and Gun Wednesday presentation here on DPAT's Tamiya League. This has been our Season 2 opener of DPAT's Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference. Once again, Don Patrick Dipat Aguilar here for DPAT TV. Don Patrick Aguilar on YouTube saying Shokran to Sentak.